Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Let me talk a little bit about Bazi Astrology and what it actually is that we're looking at in a Bazi consult or in a Bazi reading. It's very different from the Western astrology reading where we look at houses and stars and all of that. So in Bazi Astrology, we're not talking about houses. So your relationship house or your career house or whatever it's called in the Western astrology. Chinese astrology looks at it differently. We call it palaces and luck pillars or palaces and pillars. Yeah. Now, there are many different things we look at when we analyze a Bazi chart. The first is usually your natal chart. The natal chart indicates the kind of qi or the kind of energy that was present when you were born. And we're all obviously born in a particular year, on a particular month, particular day, and an hour. All of these four components are associated with an earthly branch, or in layman terms, animal sign or zodiac sign. Yeah, so there's often a confusion that you've just got one zodiac sign and that's the year that you're born in, but actually you can have up to 4 in your natal chart because year, month, day, and hour, they're all associated with an earthly branch, with an animal sign. So the natal chart is the first thing we look at, and a natal chart gives us a very clear indication of your strengths, your weaknesses, maybe the kind of karmic issues that you've brought into your life, or just the kind of blocks you suffer from perpetually throughout your life. And very often we lack awareness of these blocks. We kind of know that we always run into difficulties, but we can't really put our fingers our finger to it. And the Bazi natal chart will be able to pinpoint exactly where the problem lies, and can then also, once you have the awareness, tell you what needs to be done and when it would be a great time to resolve these blocks in your life. So there's a great deal of information that we can glean just from your natal chart. Now, in addition to that, we often also look at the so-called annual pillar and the luck pillars. The annual pillar is not the same as the year pillar. The year pillar indicates the year that you're born in, whereas the annual pillar is the pillar of the current year that we're living through. Yeah, so right now we're living through the year of the metal rat, Gengzi. That's the Gengzi annual pillar. It has nothing to do with your natal chart. It's just the pillar that we're going through. And this annual pillar obviously has a particular relationship with you, with the components that are in your natal chart. It can weaken you, it can strengthen you, it can lead to conflicts, it can lead to happy events, depending on all these elements interact, how those elements interact with each other. And so just looking at the annual pillar in relation to your natal chart can give us a very good picture of how smooth the year is going to go for you. And then also, of course, what you will have to do to make it smoother or make it better. That's why we often look at, we often do a Bazi consult right before the year changes, before the new year, to tell you about the potential opportunities, but also risks that you are going to face going forward into the next year. And then finally, we've got the luck pillars. Now, in Chinese metaphysics, a person's life is divided into 10-year increments. And each of these 10-year blocks, so to speak, are called luck pillars. The luck pillar, the term luck is neutral. So whether it's negative or positive depends entirely on you and the kind of actions you take. If you take stupid actions, bad luck results. Yeah, if you take smart actions, probably good luck. And it's never just good, it's never just bad. Yeah, so there's a give and take, there's ups and downs. Yeah, we all take good decisions and then the next day we can take bad decisions. So it's not, the term luck is very neutral. It entirely depends on you. And again, this luck pillar interacts with your natal chart. And that's why you go through phases in life where things seem to go much smoother. And then you seem to go through several years where you're just like, oh God, these years have just been horrible, nothing has quite really worked out. Yeah, that's because each luck pillar brings a different type of energy into your life. And it depends very much on how these energies interact with your natal chart. Uh, then, you know, your life could get better, your life could get worse, you may get sick, or you may suddenly get a super promotion and your career is going to go really, really well. But again, this is why we look at the upcoming luck pillars and see what kind of risks, what kind of opportunities lie ahead. It's especially important when we look at health. Yeah, because this gives us a long-term view, and because we're working with the 5 elements in Chinese astrology, we can very easily pinpoint the kind of elemental imbalances that are gonna lie ahead, and which organs this may affect, for example, and what you need to do right now already to prevent big problems from occurring. Yeah, so this is in a nutshell what we look at: the natal chart with the year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, and hour pillar, the annual pillar of the current year we're going through, and the luck pillars. Now, if you would like to have a Baza consult, or if you just like to know more about how Baza astrology works, please get in touch with me. All my information is down below in the notes.